theft, lies, and a letter apparently confessing to a dark family betrayal. The latest allegations in my investigation into the truth behind the Salt Path are the most explosive yet. I've uncovered them for a new film, The Salt Path Scandal. You can read them at observer.co.uk. This story begins on a sunny morning at a service station cafe. The niece of Salt Path author Raina Wynne, who we're calling Anne, nervously pulled out a clear plastic folder and slid it towards me. Inside was a typed confession letter, a letter which appears to have been written by Raina Wynne to her sister more than a decade ago. Please don't look any further for the money, it reads. I've taken it, all of it. The letter continues, I have to ask you not to take things any further with the bank, but to tell them it was just a mistake. I have a police record, and should this go any further, I will go to prison this time. This is the opening to a letter that seems to confess to a series of thefts that have torn the author's family apart. It goes on to explain that Raina stole money from the parents of her husband, Moth, whose real name is Tim Walker. In a mad panic, when the mortgage was threatening to foreclose, I transferred £25,000 from Tim's mum's and dad's account to Tim's. Most shockingly, she says she even took thousands from her own mother. Somehow, somewhere, among this living nightmare, I started taking money from Mum. Any statements she has had over the last 18 months are fake. I forged them. She goes on to apologise and says she never meant to hurt her family. This is like something outside of me, she said. And she promised to pay the money back. The letter also appears to confirm what my investigation revealed this summer, that Raina Wynne stole tens of thousands of pounds from her employer in Wales. She writes, it became almost an addiction, something I was doing almost unconsciously. When I was arrested on the 8th of October 2008 for the theft of £67,000, I was stunned. The apparent confession letter doesn't seem to acknowledge the distress and harm her thefts have caused her family. It ends by saying, it's of no consolation to you, but this morning writing this, I feel better than I have for years because I know it's over. Her niece Anne told me that this was among a number of letters handed to her by her mother, Raina Wynne's sister, on her deathbed last year. I spoke to 3 additional members of Raina Wynne's family and 4 members of Moth's family, who all corroborated the details in this letter. Both Raina and Tim's parents have now passed away, and it seems that neither set of parents wanted to press charges. The 2 families say that they believe no money was ever paid back. Raina Wynne has made millions of pounds from her book sales, live events, and from the film adaptation of her life released earlier this year, which she produced.
Are you walking the path?
Yes, we are.
That money came from people who believed her story was true. They were told that her and Moth's lives were centred around sickness and poverty, and that they were the innocent victims of bad luck. But I've consistently found that her stories are far from the truth. Raina Wynne has previously responded to allegations by The Observer, saying that her books aren't about every event or moment in their lives, but a capsule of time. The couple have stated that The Salt Path lays bare the physical and spiritual journey they shared, and that it was the true story of their journey. There's so much more to this story at observer.co.uk. Expert doubts about the neurological disease that forms the heart of the Salt Path, the warnings the publishers ignored, and questions over whether the couple ever really walked the southwest coastal path as they claimed. And subscribe for even more shocking details in our podcast investigation coming out in January.